In this video, we'll learn how to sketch a roof for our Revit model. So what we can do is we can jump to our floor plans here and basically jump to our roof level. And I'm going to go ahead and go into my visual styles and go to consistent color. So now I want to go ahead and place a roof. And when I place this roof, just like with our floor, I want to make sure I take into account the void for the shaft that's actually penetrating through that roof. And make sure I have a closed loop system, very similar to sketching roofs, walls. So underneath the architecture tab in the build panel, let's go ahead and click on roof. And you'll see that our draw panel is set. So we have a couple of things that you got to think about when you're sketching your roof. Well, we know no roof is truly flat. So we'll definitely keep that in mind. So if you wanted to apply slope, we can apply slope. We also need to know the boundary of our roof, the shape of our roof in plan view. So slope, boundary, and possibly even an overhang. Now we're going to keep it really simple here, but I'm going to show you how we can get a lot of this stuff done. So we mainly just want to get the roof in place, and once we start to develop this design, we'll really focus on how to apply slope to those things. So if I want to get this done, I can either pick a line, use some of these sketch tools, or I can pick wall. I like to do things the efficient and easy way when possible, so I'm going to go with pick walls. So now I'm going to go ahead and go to my options bar, and I want to make sure I set up a couple of important options. So we're not going to have an overhang here, so we're going to actually have a parapet on this one. So I don't want an overhang. I'm going to make sure that's set to 0. For now, I'm going to go ahead and keep extend to wall core unselected because I don't want this to go into the wall just yet. I'm not sure how this is going to be created, but I know I need a roof in place. And I really don't want to define the slope just yet. Again, we'll jump into that more into the design development phase of things. I just want to get my elements in place. So now that I've taken care of that, and I've selected the type of roof I want, again, generic for now, I'm going to go ahead and pick walls, and I'm just going to select my walls. And if I wanted to, again, I can flip my line to either side by going with my arrows, but I want mine to go to the inside face of my walls here. Again, making sure I have a nice closed loop system is going to ensure that my wall is going to be constructed without any warning messages. Bingo, that takes care of our main boundary, right? And again, no slope or overhang to this just yet. But remember our void here in the center. I'm going to go ahead and scroll in. I'm just going to select my wall here too again. Thinking about how this is going to be constructed. I'm sure the wall is going to come up to the exterior face and there'll probably be flashing around the edge. But the main thing is making sure I have that void in place. So I have a closed loop system with a nice void in the middle. Again, not worried about slope or anything. So I'm going to go ahead and green check mark it. And it's going to say, would you like to attach the highlighted walls to the roof? Well, I'm going to say no for now. We can go back and look at that momentarily. So now I can go to my 3D view and check it out. Roof is in place. And you can see our model is really getting cleaned up now here. Edges are nice. This area is looking good. We don't have any weird things blending together. This is looking good. So we took care of sketching floors and sketching a basic roof. So in the next module, I'm going to show you, or actually next clip, I'm going to show you how we can go in and we can start sketching in some interior walls so that we can create some schematic plans.